Okay friends, today you are going to be assembling your pinwheels. So what you're going to be getting at your table is a bin that has everything you need. You're going to see some wooden dowel rod sticks, some beads, pipe cleaners, and the hole punchers. If you did not get a chance to hole punch and cut your pinwheel from last week, you will need to do that first. So try to finish up your designs as much as you can, and then you can go ahead and start to assemble your pinwheel. So if you are ready, everything's hole punched. Remember, the center can be a little tricky. Remember just to gently fold that over. Don't crease the whole pinwheel. And then you're going to just use half of the hole puncher tooth to just punch that center hole. That way it opens up to one hole in the very center. So once you have all 5 of your holes punched and those lines cut, then you are ready to assemble. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is take a stick, and you're going to want to make sure that you are writing your name on the side that is closer to the slit in the stick, not the pointed end, okay? So make sure that your name and your classroom number goes near the top so that we can see it, because this part is what will be sticking out of the ground and not in the ground. So once your name is on the stick, the very first thing you need to do is grab a pipe cleaner. From here, you are going to slide this pipe cleaner down through the slit that is inside of the stick, and it's like you're making a letter T. So slide it down so that it's pretty much even, making a letter T. And then this next step, it's important that you make sure that you are pulling this tight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my pincher fingers and I'm going to pull this forward nice and tight and give it a turn. So you are going to give this a couple really tight turns very close to the stick, to the point where I can't really pull this up. You want it to be super tight right up against that wooden dowel rod. And then from here, you just want to give this a gentle twist where we're just putting one on top of the other. You don't want to twist this part too tight because we will need to undo this just a little bit at the end. So this should be sticking straight out. It shouldn't be floppy. We don't want any droopy pipe cleaners. Make sure that this is sticking straight out. It's nice and taut. So I've got this sticking right out, and now I'm ready to add 2 beads. So you're going to need 3 beads total. So grab 3 beads, and then 2 are going to go onto the pipe cleaner. So you're going to take that and just slide it the whole way back. So 2 on. Once you have 2 beads on, then you can add your pinwheel. So we're just going to take this pipe cleaner and it's going to go right through the center of our pinwheel. So from here, you just need to take turns sliding these through. Now, if you come to realize that one of these are ripped, you will need to re-hole punch again, just somewhere close by, but far away enough that you're not going to keep having ripped holes. So adding one of those holes at a time, stacking those right on top of each other, going right over those 2 pieces of pipe cleaner that are kind of working together as one piece. So once it looks like that pinwheel shape, then you can go ahead and add your last bead. Once that bead is on, then you can go ahead and undo your pipe cleaner and separate it into 2 pieces. So I'm going to try to pull this up a little close so you can see it. So right now it looks like 2 little bug antennae. What I'm going to do is fold each of these 2 pieces back to make bunny ears. So I'm going to fold this back, making a loop, and what I like to do is tuck that loop right into the bead so it stays in place. So I'm going to tuck that in so that way it has nowhere to go. So I've got one loop, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the other. So tucking that back in so that goes inside of my bead. So now I've got 2 little bunny ears. Sorry if that was a little low, but 2 bunny ears. And now I have a pinwheel that can spin. So remember, if you try to blow on it, it's a lot different than this being outside in the breeze. But you should have 3 beads. That way your pinwheel has enough space to actually turn with no problems. 2 in the back, 1 in the front, and bunny ears tucked inside of that top bead so that your pinwheel can spin.